want to take you out to Chester County, Pennsylvania for a live, raw, and unfiltered update on that escaped killer.
A backpack. Law enforcement believes that he has been wearing prison-issued pants and also prison-issued shorts underneath when he escaped on August 31st. They do not know at this time where he obtained the backpack. His appearance has remained unchanged. He is a small man, approximately 5 feet tall, 120 pounds, with long curly black hair. Police have responded to well over 100 tips from varying neighbors in the area, including allegations of possible break-ins to residential homes in the vicinity within a 1 to 2 mile radius of the prison. One resident indicated that they observed a small male fitting the description of our suspect with a backpack on in the area approximately 11:30 p.m. last night. We are requesting that residents in the area of Pocopson Township remain inside. Lock your doors, lock your cars. He is still considered an extremely dangerous individual. There is evidence to suggest that he is still in that local residence. We do not believe he has gotten more than 1 to 2 miles away from the prison. Law enforcement is still actively canvassing the area. We are asking residents if they have Ring cameras or any surveillance video footage to review it for us and let us know if you see anything that is remotely suspicious. Every tip is important, and we're following up on every single tip that comes in. We believe we are getting closer to locating the suspect at this time, and we are narrowing the scope of our search. We believe that he may be in a residential location that is comprised with hundreds of homes in a deeply wooded area at this time, but our search remains active. Please remain vigilant with your observations, especially given the long holiday weekend where people may be out of town. It's very likely that the suspect could attempt to break into one of those homes. Keep an eye on your neighbor's property if possible. Please be sure to contact 911 if you see him. Remember, he is considered dangerous. Do not approach him. We are planning to push out as much information as we have available as soon as we get it, and we will continue to provide updates as soon as possible. I'm now going to defer to Captain Robert Bailey from the State Police.
Good afternoon. As stated, my name is Captain Robert Bailey. I'm the Acting Area 4 Commander for this incident. Currently, we receive, as you mentioned, a substantial amount of tips and leads. We're doing everything in our power to ensure that we follow up on these leads. We do ask the public to remain vigilant, keep their eyes and ears open. Our objective is to track this individual down. We can't do this without the help and assistance of the public. As she stated before, make sure the public review your home security systems. We need as much information as possible. Currently, we're working with federal partners, state and local. Some resources involved are K9, CERT, drone, aviation. We're trying to do everything within our power to ensure that we bring him to justice. From an investigative standpoint, we're going to ensure that we don't leave any rock unturned. We still believe he's within the vicinity of Route 52 in Pocopson Township. So, neighbors, community, keep your eyes and ears open. If you see something, say something. Call 911. Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert Clark with U.S. Marshal Service. I just want to reemphasize to everybody, it's Labor Day weekend, and we have not let up on the manpower that we have out there investigating, searching, and ready to respond. As a matter of fact, due to last night's tip, we actually have more investigators out there. There's well over 100 investigators from the State Police, U.S. Marshal Service, local, state, and county assets as well. So our presence in the area has only gone up since this positive sighting last night. Like the captain said, like DA Ryan said, the reason we had that sighting is because the public was vigilant. They have to keep that vigilance through the next few days. We believe that he's in a certain area as we speak right now, and for the past 12 hours, we've been searching that area very, very thoroughly. It's a heavily wooded area consisting of over 271 homes, and it's not easy for our investigators to get through. We should have that search completed by this afternoon, and we're going to continue just uncovering every rock until we find him. I can assure you that the Marshal Service presence, the State Police presence, and our county assets, we're not going anywhere until he's taken into custody, and we just ask everyone to remain vigilant.
Are you taking questions?
Sure, we can take some
Are you
questions.
concerned about potential hostage situation happening, him breaking into a home and that, you know, trying to take over a house?
Anything is possible. As we've indicated, this is a person who has evaded law enforcement for years. For homicide in Brazil, he's escaped from a prison. He escaped the first time when he killed the woman in Schuylkill Township in 2021. So we're asking people to just be mindful that he is dangerous and anything is possible. We don't want the public to be alarmed, but we want them to be on the lookout and aware of their surroundings. Look in your basements, look around your areas, check your cars, make sure that things are locked. Police officers are doing canvassing now, and they're finding people with their doors unlocked and keys just sitting on a table for anyone to obtain. So please be vigilant and be careful. Just make sure you're being smart and safe.
Previously, you mentioned that you didn't believe he had any contact with family in Montgomery County or the surrounding areas. Is that still the case? Is that still correct?
We have no evidence to suggest that he's been in contact with any family at this time.
So to clarify, you believe he's been acting alone, hiding alone, without outside help. Is that correct?
As far as we know, that is correct. Yes.
What are the people in those homes supposed to do, right? You said there's 271 homes in the search area. How are they supposed to be reacting right now?
We'll use the V word again. I think they need to be vigilant. They need to go along with their normal day-to-day activities, but they need to be conscious of things such as someone's been in their shed, or they're missing a bike, or a door's open that wasn't left open. The very last thing we want to see, besides someone getting hurt, is him to get into somebody's house, getting a set of car keys, and then it's off to the races. Now we have to track him down from an area we believe we have him pinned down at to wherever he decides to stop driving. So it's very important over the next 24 hours that anything suspicious needs to be called into 911. We have a very large contingency of state police out there that are ready to respond immediately, and that'll be straight through the night. So if you hear someone trying to break into your house, or your garage door opening, or maybe your light goes on in your shed you think suspicious, don't be afraid to call us. We have a large amount of officers ready to respond. We do not want him to escape the area that we believe him to be in right now.
So the footage that he was seen on overnight, has that helped you in any way? Like, what has that pointed you in the right direction?
It's tremendously helped, because before yesterday's press conference, we didn't know where he was. We didn't have really a sniff of anything until he was leaving the prison. Now we have a positive sighting. It's what I believe the DA said yesterday, that we believe him to still be here. He came out last night. We have him on camera. We've proven that he's here. We've quarantined him off an area. It's a large search area. We're going through that right now, and hopefully we uncover the right rock and get him into custody before the end of today, but I just don't know.
The sightings and the attempted burglary that happened. First, have you been able to link that burglary to Mr. Cavalcante?
So that hasn't been confirmed yet by law enforcement, but there's a strong belief that it was Mr. Cavalcante who went into this home and was thwarted by a homeowner at the time. He matches the description, but we have not been able to confirm that.
So the homeowner actually saw him face to face, had an encounter?
I can't speak to that. I know that he was described as a small man wearing a backpack, and we believe he fit the description.
Okay. And in the video that you shared, video footage, you can see a small man wearing a backpack, but is that the only reason that you're certain that this is the man seen in the video is him, or is there other ways you've been able to?
There's other evidence to suggest that it is our suspect.
Okay. One more question about that video too. It looked like, to me, on the timestamp on the video looked like it was saying 1 minute after midnight. Like, are you certain of the timestamp being 1:43 a.m.? Because it looked like the timestamp was 1 minute after midnight. The second ticker was counting, and it was 1 minute and 43 seconds. It looked like to me.
So the information I received was 1:43 on the video as printed, but I don't have confirmation of that at this time.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Clarification on the exact amount of homes that he may or may not have burglarized. We were hearing police lifting numbers for
At this time, we are only able to confirm that he was behind one home, that he possibly entered into another, but we don't have 100% confirmation as to that. And there have been allegations of other burglaries that have not panned out. So we're still investigating other leads, but no one else has been able to positively identify him.
Can you maybe describe what the officers, the law enforcement is doing when they go to someone's home so they can know what to expect? People at home can know what to expect. Is there going to be 10 people, 5 people, long guns, not long guns? Like what can they expect when that shows up at their house?
I'll let the deputy marshal speak.
Sure.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's going to be a uniform presence, someone in uniform. We'll go to a residence, knock on the door, potentially ask to enter their residence and clear their home, if they're given permission to do so. So when we do come to your residence, we'll be attired in uniform.
District Attorney Ryan, yesterday you talked about how Mr. Cavalcante has a pending legal matter before the county, that he's appealed his sentence or his conviction, or I'm not exactly sure what that was, but can you clarify the details of that and what that means as far as when he's caught, where he will be kept in custody?
So those are two different questions. I'll answer the first one that you posed, which is with respect to the filing of a post-sentence motion. It was filed by his defense attorney yesterday, requesting either a new trial, suggesting there was not enough evidence to convict him of first-degree murder, or reconsideration of the sentence that was imposed, which was life without parole, which is a mandatory sentence in Pennsylvania for first-degree murder, plus 2.5 to 5 years consecutive for possessing an instrument of crime, which was the knife he used to murder Deborah Brandow. Repeat the second question for me.
The second question was, when he's caught, does that mean that he has to be returned to Chester County Prison?
So we're in discussions right now as to where we believe he's going to be sent next.
Okay, but not necessarily. So there's no legal requirement that he remain in Chester?
No, not necessarily. Sure.
Are you still not able to confirm exactly how he was able to escape from the prison?
We're not at this time. Our focus is on the capture of this convicted murderer. We will be certainly looking into all of that information, and we will share that when we can. But at this time, our main focus is just getting him into custody. Anyone else? Okay, thank you very much.